sent into the Coaches Hall of Fame. Don served as head girls track and field coach of Provincetown and Erie Provincetown Co-op High Schools from 1978 to 2015. He coached teams to a second place trophy in the IHSA state meet in 2000, losing by only a half a point, and in 2013. His teams won 15 sectionals and 24 conference championships. Don coached athletes to 5 individual state championships in high jump, triple jump, 2 different girls, and the 400 meters and 800 meter relays. He coached athletes to 74 state medals. Amazingly, 39 of these state medals were won by relays. Don was a successful coach, not only because of his knowledge in track and field, but also because of his positive attitude and the way he could encourage athletes. He was an intelligent coach and knew how to put athletes in just the right place. And I quote, he established a terrific rapport with student athletes. It is believed, and I quote, that his greatest talent was his ability to motivate his team. Don conducted his coaching activities with integrity over his 38 years. Because of his knowledge and integrity, he was asked to serve on many games committees. He's a great storyteller with motivating and meaningful messages. I welcome Don Robinson.
First of all, I'd like to thank the person who put the speech under my hotel room door because I lost it yesterday. Congratulations to all of the honorees. I would like to thank the Illinois Track and Cross Country Coaches Association for this honor that will forever last. As I coached track and field at Provincetown, the Erie Co-op for 38 years, and the times went by fast. From 1978 until 2015, I tried to instill work ethic and values to accomplish great goals. And oftentimes I asked girls to try different events and maybe change some of their roles. As a young track coach, I looked to my mentors, older track coaches like Sanderson, Jensen, Wallace, and Weber at my school for advice without a doubt. And when a former track athlete, Liz Green, became my #1 assistant for 24 years, she created an environment for us to be successful year in and year out. If you look at the numbers, 24 conference titles, 15 sectional titles, and 2 second place trophies at state, but it wasn't me that just made that happen. It was a team effort, and I'm grateful for the efforts of the student athletes and the assistant coaches I will relate. I tried to bring enthusiasm and energy to practice every day, and I congratulated the young women for great efforts with a firm handshake, kind of the old-fashioned way. Giving all, it seems to me, is not so far from victory, was a motto we would say together when we circled up and closed every day. And I would thank the girls daily for being on the team, as I knew the sacrifice of time that they were giving for a common goal, is what I would say. I had the girls write down the workouts to keep track of their progress as we were chasing a dream, because a goal is a dream with a deadline, or so it would seem. I emphasized the conference and the sectional track meets as those were the meets we really tried to win. But I really cared about the athletes that gave their all, because heartbreak sometimes happens. And I wanted them to know that their best effort was enough and not a sin. I enjoyed the 74 entries at the state meet that won medals, that's a fact, as I tried to treat all of my athletes the same and not just the star. But when some of the girls saw me shoveling snow off the football field so we could run practice outside, I'm sure they thought I'd gone a little too far. I once sent my 4x1 relay team to the boys' coach, who knew more about handoffs than me. And when the girls came back, I asked them, what did he say? And they said, I was too conservative. Can that be? They then responded with, "You have to risk it to get the biscuit." And I knew that the verbal jab was all in fun. But it was a great decision on my part when they ran that 2013 Class A race at state and won. As I emphasized the relays, because the more participants that qualified for state served as a reward and motivation for future years, so numbers in track we did not lack. And I want to thank my wife Deborah, who let me chase one of my passions for 38 years straight, and was also asked to chaperone. That's a fact. And to have two daughters, Jennifer and Julie, participate for and believe in me. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm doing part. And I have to apologize to my son Michael for missing many of his high school baseball games, as he understood my commitment to girls track from the start. In conclusion, to have a 38-year tenure being the head track coach at Profits down in the Erie Co-op, I have been blessed. And as many of you probably heard before, we're all running the race, and I'm glad to announce that I passed the baton on, and hopefully I passed the final test. I sincerely thank this committee for this great opportunity.